Titties.
God damn it.
Welcome, and titties for all. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about last week. I had a pretty nasty tooth problem, and now I have a different tooth problem, but it is not nearly as impairing to my ability to use my mouth hole. So.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay.
Mitch, I've just noticed something, by the way.
Mhm.
Mjol's not with us.
No.
Yeah. No, I forgot to change the border. That's my
Just
bad.
swap the artwork.
And
Well,
Venwin has two ends at the end.
How long has that
I'm
been
sorry.
not right?
That has been like that the
don't know.
entire.
Has
No.
it? I didn't even
Has-
notice. Okay, that
it-
one's on me.
Yeah.
Y'all asking. Granted, y'all also love adding additional consonants to your name, like you're trying to get a specific name in World of fucking Warcraft. You just start adding I's and T's, which I do all the fucking time. I do the same thing with characters I made just recently.
I do love how
It's
like
this
4 of the
character, but with
characters have
two
double
N's.
letters. Yeah, there's like 4 characters with double letters in their name in this whole campaign. I love it. And they're mostly
Which
in
was
a row.
which was great for when we were doing the mechanics for the Unbound, of just stealing stealing letters out of your goddamn name.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome. While we take care of those technical difficulties, welcome back, everyone. We were gone last week due to some medical problems of me, but we are back. Thankfully, April Fool's Day did not occur on a Friday. Otherwise, you wouldn't believe anything that would happen this session at all. My April Fool's joke for my lovely players was that I was going to start using AI for my DMing, and never in my fucking life.
Fuck AI.
Exactly.
Fuck AI.
Fuck AI. I also said it was swearing off titties, and that's just not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
we
we
all
know
know
that.
No one in here is gonna swear off titties. No.
That is
Wow, titties
correct.
are nice. They're like cushions. They're cushions on the fucking chest. Yes,
Right.
we won't swear off them.
They're great. I'm glad to
It's
give
too
mine
bad
to
that
those
I can't
in
use
need.
my own titties as cushions.
How about that attitude?
My titties aren't
We
big
develop-
enough anymore to just flip up and like use as cushions.
Nah, that's fair. You develop neck problems trying to accomplish that. Ow.
I develop a condition called no neck. It's like, oh, they got neck.
All right. Titties aside, do we have any additional announcements this week?
Trampolines used to be called jumpolines, and then Mitch's Mad used one.
That is not an announcement, you little shit.
You said it pretty loud. That sounded like an announcement.
Jesus Christ,
He announced it to the
dude.
world.
Go... All right.
He went for the
fucking-
jugular.
Fucking
Wow.
Christ. All right, cool. Yeah, fine.
All right, sure. Mitch will remember this.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Man.
Mhm.
One other announcement is that me, Kay, and Paige are working on a little project that's in the early development phases. And we shall give more announcements as things develop. Otherwise, be on the lookout for when things go ahead, because there's a fair amount of planning and logistics that we need to do. But yeah, other than that, keep a weather eye on the horizon.
I'm going back to streaming on Mondays for the moment. But because I'm also on 2 weeks of school holidays, I will be also periodically streaming every now and again as well. I am very much rearing to finish Pokemon Sword and get my team. But yes, so that's my announcement.
All right. If that is all, let us roll the spicy intro. Welcome. We are here once again in the Chronicles of Narhi'ya. Last time we had a bit of an exposition dump. Mule learned some more about her sin, what it actually represented, and strange ways in which they interact with her counterpart. The party learned that the Warforged were once just people who sacrificed the lives they had before for the sake of defending the world against a growing and unstoppable threat. And of even the giant itself giving up her life as it was to give them this power, and would go on to help create even more. We have learned the fatal flaw of the shaman's binding magic and the ability to turn others into Wendigo. They are the catalyst, the source of this power, and if they are killed, the rest will die as well. But getting to Kalabek is easier said than done. And so the party gathered together and traveled on the giant snow owl, the entire snow owl that is very big, and is flying off towards where they know to reside, the kingdom of the Dragon Riders. We also got an early look at who is pulling the strings of this particular plot. It is none other than Cyradax. I have too many dragons. My own fault. I have too many fucking dragons. Other than Cyradax, using the Wendigos as a army to try and acquire the broodmother of the Iron and Frost Dragons, and hinting at something to do with Rogar. I've already rolled a little bit, and despite my best efforts, you have a clear, smooth sailing and flying towards the Dragon Rider Kingdom. Most things that you did roll to encounter would take one look at the dire owl and run. So, it is a safe trip.
Excellent.
It was a bit
Physically
of a
safe. Emotionally
Physically
safe, we'll see.
As you all make your aerial approach, landing where a good distance from the gate, there's a bit of a kerfuffle. Guards are sticking out to detain you. Spears drawn, axes drawn, dragons at the ready. But all of this is halted as Rogar steps out from the gates, looking a little different. He is dressed in more fineries, in purples and golds. The long cloak of iron drake scales. His tattoos more on sale. A pair of axes he didn't have before, but seemed to be about the size of a two-handed axe on each hip. Runes and magic inscribed into them, and what appears to be a helmet that he didn't tend to wear before. He steps forward, calming everyone down. It's all right. They are my friends. Well, you all picked a wonderful time to show up.
Well, at this moment in time, interests are somewhat aligned. But should be said in private.
Well, you missed some excitement.
So
My uncle just
so we can see.
My uncle and his fool attempted and succeeded to steal one of our eggs. His primary goal was the broodmother. He found taking her a little trickier.
You look
From the
tired.
sounds, tired does not begin to describe it. From what our aerial scouts have reported, it seems that the rest of their the rest of my uncle's sons and their gathered armies have submitted to Kapavek and are undergoing their own transformations if they survive it. They will have a sizable host at this point.
Well,
Seem to be losing popularity then.
They all want the throne, but none of them were fit to lead. I've never been overly popular. My father was the more aggressive of us. Some of his undercovers, as you a lot have been dealing with, have been apparently stoking the fires of war for some time before I returned. I have dealt with them. He glances over to the side, and there is a row of about 10 bodies of Wendigo, like looking like they've been charred by lightning and frozen in like a block of ice at the same time.
That's good to see and good to know. However, they're gonna keep being a problem until we deal with the main perpetrator.
Hmm. You learned something useful. Good. They're hard enough to put down on their own, but see, the reason I kept those like that is to monitor. He kind of motions you all over and points to like the base of them where roots are trying to like grasp at the base of the bodies, but there's a bit of some sort of a static charge that sort of breaks them away. He's taking the bodies back after they die. He might be feeding them to the others or finding a way to resurrect them. I'm unsure.
Well, hopefully this puts an end to it.
Are you still here?
Yes.
Okay. My flight's just flicked.
Oh no.
Oh
My
no!
flight just flicked. Fuck off! You ginger bitch! You stay away!
You fat cunt, you!
Would I happen to know why the Wendigo bodies are being recovered?
Yes, actually. You understand that while they can be killed, the shaman essentially has marked them with his sigil, which will always bring the bodies back to him. So even if you killed 100 of them, the bodies would come back to him, and he would either raise them using the magic to simply puppet their bodies, or would, as part of the magic they would use as partial necromantic, would just resurrect them. Or he would feed the dead to the other ones to make them stronger. So it's sort of a homing spell to reclaim what is taken.
Okay. So then Warden would just nod. Yeah, sounds about right. They're gonna... Anything that's too broken to be resurrected is just gonna get fed back into the populace, and anybody that eats them is gonna get stronger. It's just... There's
Lovely.
no guarantee you'll ever kill all of them.
Not unless, as you say, we take out the one at the head.
Do you mind if I take a hand real quick?
One of their hands?
Yeah.
He walks over to one of them, so checks it over, and then just snaps the hand off. And then moves his hand over the stub and just freezes it. And hands her the frozen hand.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna cast Sanguine Secrets.
Ah, I see one of your ranger bullshit.
Yeah.
The Monster Slayer I recognize Monster Slayer bullshit. I did Monster Slayer bullshit.
It's mechanically it's not that interesting. It's more I learned literally everything about this creature, which is more handy for later.
Okay, hold on, let me pull up this sheet for. They are slightly different, and I will explain some of the differences.
You learn the target's species and creature type, its current HP, any conditions affecting it. You learn if it has the following, and if so, what are they? Vulnerabilities, resistances, and immunities to damaging conditions.
Okay, so it is a monstrosity. It is a monstrosity.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, the last bit's just like I have advantage to find them and attack them basically later. So.
Cool. We will make a note of that so I don't forget.
Yes.
So things that you learn, that it is a medium-sized monstrosity, chaotic evil. For mechanics-wise, armor class of 16. Average hit points are about 150.
Damn.
Yeah. Why do you think it took so many times for you guys to fucking kill? That's a base one. It's 150 HP. It's a beefy boy.
Jesus.
They're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to cold and fire damage. They are immune to exhaustion or stun. They have dark vision up to 120 feet. Passive perception of 17. Languages doesn't really matter because they speak whatever here. There's not any. What is the other things?
Vulnerabilities, resistances, immunities. That's creature types, and that's pretty much everything.
They are resist. You can see resistant. This is more of a mechanic, a special trait, and not like a basic information. But this is something you would be able to tell, is they are resistant to magic, spells, and magical effects.
Well, I'm fucked. I think most of us are.
And
Shit.
something that the blood hunters would know because they actually everyone in the party except for Lathia was exposed to it because you weren't there in the fight, and Warden wasn't there. Is that they had aura? Warden's going to be immune to it anyway. Is the aura of starvation, which is, and I love reading this because this is great. A creature that starts its turn 10 feet from the Wendigo must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or be paralyzed by 9 cold and crippling hunger for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns, ending the effect on itself if successful. If a creature saving throw is successful and effect ends for it, the creature is immune to the aura of starvation for the next 24 hours. That is every Wendigo has the aura of starvation.
Son of a bitch.
And not a single fucking one of you failed the fucking save. Not once. It's a wonderful mechanic, and I love to use it. And all of you succeeded. Even Vemwin, who was made of paper. She rolled really high.
You're not wrong.
She's
You're not
100
wrong. She
pounds
is very
soaking
much
wet.
made of- She's been keeping her wings under her cloak the entire time, and starvation does not hit her. It's just like, shoo, go away.
Last question,
The
Bard.
fifth- Yes.
Because of primeval awareness, are there any within 6 miles?
Ooh.
Let me
Those
check
are
my.
favorite terrain.
I'm gonna check. I check my notes because I have to see exactly how far away the fortress is from the king, where you are.
I have found more
Yeah.
reaction memes.
Within 6 miles, yes, there is. You can detect that there's a few of them sort of moving along what you imagine is like the edge of your perception of them. So there are ways out. They're likely scouts. They're moving along, not toward.
There's not any nearby apart from the one stalking nearby.
What?
How nearby is nearby?
About 6 miles.
Oh.
Is that concerning or?
Less than it being closer. The fortress that we've seen them at is at least 10 away.
That's
Yeah, they're not going to get any closer until they mount an offensive.
and the fortress is
On
On the
the
plus
right.
side, it doesn't mean you've been infiltrated. So,
Yes. Well, I've been able. I had. He kind of pauses. I have my way of finding them. It's
Ye-
effective, but only in closer range. If I could detect them 6 miles out, that would be fantastic.
And the fortress is where the head of the snake is.
Yes. He's been gathering there. The fortress itself on the top of the ice is more of a decoy. It's ruins. It's but the underside is a labyrinth of tunnels that he's been using to likely create more of his monstrosities.
Oh, great. I love it.
Not a labyrinth again.
Yeah, he
But we were
loves his
done with that.
labyrinths.
God damn it, jacket. Yes, I do like David Bowie, and I do like the Labyrinth movie. However, this one I'm not a fan of.
I've never seen the labyrinth.
Because it's full of Wendigos! You've never seen Labyrinth?
Oh, we are changing that. We are changing
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
fuck's sake.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! I just
Add it
dug
to
this
the
up a
list.
hole. God
You
damn it!
fool.
Also, were you guys watching Pride and Prejudice and Zombies the other day?
No,
No.
not in zombies. Just Pride and Prejudice.
Yep.
Oh, okay, just
Oh.
okay. Regular Pride and Prejudice. Okay.
Disappointing.
Listen.
I saw you guys like, eh.
Okay.
No, I've seen that one.
Because
Either way, I'm like, I've seen it.
I've never seen it, and Pedro K were like, "What? Oh, we're changing that."
Yeah, it's going on the list anyway. Regardless, I looked at you all and motions you all in. The gates swing back open, and it is. I didn't want to take entirely from How to Train Your Dragon, but it is very those vibes, but cold. There's a lot more ice, and the metal is more. The metal here is strange. It's more like it was dumped on top of some of the buildings and then shaped. That's more natural, weirdly enough, natural looking. Because the iron drakes, when they shed their scales, it essentially just liquefies. So they will sit on top of the buildings and liquefy their scales, and they'll shape them into place.
Okay.
It's a lot of sirens outside.
Well, that's not good.
No, because we forget how to drive when it's wet outside. Hopefully everyone's okay. Over there.
Right.
The sea dragons flying all over the place. There are ice brood and iron brood, and some that are a strange hybrid. You can see the dark metallic scales running along them with the icicles hanging off of the ends of their wings and down along their chin and their necks, like you would expect, like fins from silver dragons. There is something I need to discuss with all of you. It's going to be a little complicated. But what isn't these days? There are mutterings around the camp as he leads you to what essentially is a mountain, where you can hear the roars of dragons coming from within. As you enter, this is a large dome with hanging braziers. The dome itself seems to be made of a mixture of both exceedingly hardened ice, like magically enhanced ice, and metal, sort of forming out like a large, what looks like could have been a large egg. But it has been broken, and openings have been made, and things are hanging from it. And sitting in the center of it is the throne. It seems to be also sculpted from almost living metal and ice, but with a cushion.
Don't forget the cushion.
Don't forget the cushion. Otherwise, it would be terribly uncomfortable. He doesn't
Don't have
lead you. He didn't sit upon the throne. He leads you past it, as you hear the roars of dragons getting louder. The attendants looking a little wary at strangers coming so close to the broodery and the hatchery. And you all sort of file in.
Actually, just a side note, because Mitch, the player, is curious. How are the dragons reacting towards Draven?
So you haven't seen a lot of them yet, but as you go into the next room, once you enter the area with the hatchery, there is a sharp. You can see some of the dragons that are more. You can see there is a section of the iron dragons that are like broad of chest, layers upon layers of natural armor, and a lot of them just go neck snap, looking over in y'all's direction, particularly staring extra hard at Draven. But they don't move. They stand guard, they stand watch.
Okay.
You guys come.
Draven's just like, everything's fine. I'm okay. Don't snap at me, please. Please. Everything's fine.
Vermin's gonna place a hand on his arm.
You come around and let me see, which one is it? My giant folder of fucking dragons.
You love your dragons.
Yes, I do. You all sort of look down, and there are eggs lining everywhere of different kinds, different shades, and such. And far in the distance, a absolutely, because you realize you guys have been going slowly sloping down, and the cavern has just gotten taller as you've been going. You look down, and in the distance, you see an absolutely massive, two-headed dragon, coiled up and sleeping. One head sleeping, the other head up and moving. One completely frosted over, and that's the one that's napping. And the other one, the sleek steel scales. This is the broodmother.
Can I pet that dog?
Nope.
No.
Zara.
I'm not allowed to
You
pet
guys-
the dog. You're not allowed to pet the dog.
You guys thought that the dire owl was big. This thing dwarfs it.
Draven just kind of looks at Rogar. Forgive me, Rogar, but I'm lost for words.
She's nearly the size of an aspect.
Yeah.
She is unique among her
It
kind.
is gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous doesn't even compare words to her.
How in the humility of Rulon were they planning to steal this lovely lady?
By threatening her child.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
They managed to steal away with one egg, but that is not the child in question. This is the brood. Write down the name. This is Kral Ultha, the cave mother. She is the one and only child. She is one of the few hybrid children of the aspects. She was born of the frost dragon, the frost aspect, the white dragon, and Cyrodix. She is one of his only children remaining. And if he is behind the events going forward, charting this on, which seems likely, that would partially be why he wants her. And another. He motions for you all to pause. He takes several steps away. I have a confession to make. One I should have made a long time ago. I am not Rogar the Drake. When Rogar left this place, I was accompanying him, as I have accompanied him nearly everywhere up to that point. When we were attacked at sea, I took his form to confuse our attackers, but in the confusion, they killed him, believing him to be me, the double. You watch as his form changes. There is this swirling frost as things, as space is taken. You need to find a very special one for this one. Computer. Thank you. Computer. Go all right. Okay. You watch as this dark gray dragon with ice lining his bones and curling in his horns takes form and looks down at all of you. My name is Thalon Steelheart.
It's his dragon. I remember this dragon. It's his dragon.
I took Rogar's place. The servants of Miranda used Marina used her blood magic to bind my form in order to keep up the facade, and the vassal, Maldus. The vassal told me to keep up appearances, to lead in his stead, to delay the plans of his uncle and others who would try and take this land by force. I am very sorry for having deceived you all this time, especially you, Zara.
Zara is crying. She's tears down her face, and she puts a hand kind of like where the tattoo is, and she points to the dragon. You held up. You forgive me. And she turns around. She leaves the room.
He kind of lowers his very big head, very big sad face. As expected. I wish you could have known him.
Knight follows after Zara after a moment.
The entire time you have known of Rogue, it has been me. I am the firstborn son of the broodmother, and I have guarded the chieftain of this clan for centuries, beginning the cycle anew with an egg, and being reborn, bound to them. I knew when he died, my duty would be to protect his people. He he slowly returns back to his humanoid form, which is now sort of dropping some of the facade. There are the dark, steely scales on his face and claws. And like his hands, which are humanoid but still have like pointed claw fingers. And he's a fair bit bigger than he was before. Changing form at all has been a struggle. If it was easier, I might have told you all sooner, but I only recently was able to return to my true form.
You know what? This is on me. I'm gonna say that right now. This is on me. I told him. I gave him the ammo.
And I quote, fuck me up.
fam.
Bam.
I didn't know you were gonna fuck me up this way.
I have
I'm
been
genuinely
sitting
gonna
on this
cry.
reveal for literally 3.5 fucking years.
I was
It
going
has
to
been
ask.
this way the entire time. This is
I-
not a random decision. I didn't decide this last week when I was taking a week off. This has been the case the entire fucking
Oh
time.
no! I
I
set my
was-
girl up for her.
I was going to ask how long have you had that bullet in the barrel?
The very beginning. First bullet loaded.
First bullet loaded, not the first one used.
No. I
I'll
spun the
cross that secret
barrel.
off my list of things I have to keep.
Oh, she's gonna have words at me all. Too.
When did
no.
you figure it out, Mayol?
There is a session I made a very specific note in,
Mhm.
and I've sat thinking about that for a while.
There were a couple
plus
of
there
hints the
would've
last
been-
couple of weeks.
Yeah, and especially in the last couple of weeks, and I'm like, there also would have been a lot of times her magic would have actually revealed that to her inadvertently. It's fine.
Yeah, but he was rarely in the room when you were using said magic
Indeed.
on purpose.
Mhm.
Because I have to,
Don't think I didn't notice.
I have to protect my secrets from wizard bullshit. Also, you didn't ask. I'm not just gonna tell you there's a dragon in the room.
Oh, bless.
The whole time.
The
whole time?
The whole time?
All time. That's me right now. That is me right now.
But remember this context, Kay. The man you
know.
fell in love with
I
has
know.
always been this, and has always been him.
I know.
That is still a very complicated thing to deal with.
Dude, there's a whole thing I'm gonna do.
Fucking Uno
Good.
reverse on the bard trope. Jesus Christ.
Right? I love how
Well-
literally when I decided to do this, I was building this thing, I was like, this would be fun. This is a cool thing I bring in later. Slow roast this. Literally, this is the session you met Rogar as when I told you the story about how Logan fucked a dragon.
Bless.
Fucking remember that.
Anyway.
Well,
Right.
Kinda
well, this definitely complicates me being here then, because I just thought I was helping deal with a family dispute.
Well, I'm sure that's still going to happen. I don't mean to drag and Schnoogla into our political problems or my relationship problems. But these things do tend to compound these days. Drive safe.
Okay. Two things. So we have to deal with the head of the Wendigo problem. But
Indeed.
we need to also protect you from Cyrodiax. Does doing
That
one
is-
do, does doing one do the other, or is this going to have to be on do
There
one
are
then the other?
things in place that prevent my father from coming here. My grandfather, I should say. There are things in place to prevent him from coming here directly, even his undead form, which is why he turned my uncle against me. He needed people on the inside in order to pull off the heist. They were going to attempt to kidnap me again. They only found out that that was a little more complicated, as you can tell. In his currently weakened state, I can at least keep my grandfather decides to get involved, I can keep him at bay long enough for you all to deal with the others. I have no intention of dying.
Oh boy, this is. Yep.
He chuckles a little bit. I think I'm going to have to retire from being your captain. Your airship.
Yeah. I think that is going to have to be the case. However, ultimately, that is not up to me. That's up to one person in particular, of which you need to have a conversation with.
Yeah. I'm going to give her some time to absorb it. Not something that should be rushed.
Let her come to you.
Hmm.
Right. With that, I see no point in beating about the bush, and I think the best course of action is to head to our destination and deal with our problem.
Yes, I
If
think that
everyone else is in agreement, kind of looks to Venwin, Warden, and Lothia.
No objections from me.
I better get my best bet.
Right. Warden, are you ready to deal with the problem head on?
Meanwhile, Warden next to you has been vibrating since the mention of Wendigos.
oh god, I'm gonna kill him so bad. Oh god, I'm gonna kill him so bad.
Just let me at him.
I
Just let
don't
me
know.
at him.
I don't know if you remember, but I was literally built for this.
I'm built different.
In so many ways.
Right. Let's take stock, rest up as much as we need to. How long was the journey?
Oh, probably half a day. So it's probably getting close to evening now.
Probably best to head out in the morning.
The night is their ally.
Kind of.
I anticipated your arrival. There's going to be... My people have a tradition. As Lothia will remember last time they showed up for a territorial dispute. Tonight, we feast. We drink. We make most of the night before battle. So we have a good memory to lead us into the next day. But before we begin the drinking, I have to attend my mother. My sister is waiting in the throne room with logistics. How many soldiers we will be providing and how many dragons we will be sending with you. They may not be affected by the frost brood, but I've yet to see anything that can truly withstand being impaled by many thousand sharp iron scales.
Yeah.
And I will be riding with you.
Good. Kind of looks off to where Zara and Niall went off.
You might want to roll a perception check.
Like, he knows the direction, but doesn't see them. But it's just looking
No,
up.
there's a reason I'm asking.
Okay. Sure, why not?
Just Draven or everybody?
Whoever wants to hear.
Oh. Well, he's definitely gonna hear it with his draconic stat block.
I think
Most likely, I'm counting on it.
I think that might do it, as that is a natural 19.
32.
Yeah, she is bawling her eyes out. Like scream crying. Heartbreak.
Baby girl,
Yeah.
no!
Baby girl, no.
Most likely muffled due to Niall being there, but yeah, nah.
Oh, that's not even the worst thing I've done to them, Paige.
It is not.
Nope.
It
isn't.
might be the worst thing I've done to Zara. It's up there.
It is the new bar for Zara, personally, yeah.
It is the new bar for Zara. It is
Yeah.
the new bar.
Oh god! Prince Darkstar, you're gonna have to break the news to him as well. Oh no!
Oh no, my twink. That went down my twink.
Oh boy. I think at that point, Draven is going to head up to the main area where the feasting is going to happen. He's not going to take too much into the feasting and the drinking because he wants to be alert for the next morning.
Mm-hmm. It's not good. It's not a good schwammered
No.
feast. It's more just like the eat, drink, and be merry kind of feast. Tell stories. Loosen up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, considering.
What was that one?
Sorry, I didn't get the ping that my microphone actually turned on, so I had to double check.
Oh good.
Considering that Warden can't eat or drink, while all of that is transpiring, I think Warden is actually going to be, not like away from the feasting, or not like he'll be nearby, but he's definitely on the outskirts of it, and is just staring off into the distance in the direction that he thinks the Wendigos are. Which I'm sure he can see, like the ridges and the mountain and the horizon and everything, and just
Oh yeah, because
Where
it's
would
like
I
it's a
be?
flat tundra.
the horizon, yeah. Like where would I come from if I was a Wendigo?
Yeah. I get you.
What in blazes are you out here? What's in, man?
He doesn't turn and look at first, and then his head it doesn't, not that he ignores her, but he was just kind of thinking for a second. Then it trips up that somebody was actually talking to him in this moment. So then his head turns, And he like shifts his whole body to the side a little. Um, can't eat, drink, or sleep, so somebody's got to keep watch.
I've partied with Warforged before, and they do know how to party, but like, you don't have to. There are scouts for that.
And the Wendigos have scouts too. And scouts can die. And then we
This
don't
is
get
true.
notified.
Would you feel safer if I told you what they're up to?
You can do that.
Yeah, I have a strong connection to nature, or druidic magic, as some people say.
Warden, as a cleric with divine magic, feels with rather strong divine magic, feels a little a little, what's the word? Not like underprepared, I guess. Like I have all this power, but I can't tell what the goddamn Wendigos are. What the fuck? Well, actually, yeah, because I'd rather be facing in the direction that they're in. I just kind of guessed. Can you tell that far?
It leans to look, holding a mug of something. Primeval awareness again to figure out, are they still?
Yeah, they're still just running the perimeter. We're further south now. They're really fast.
Yeah, they're pretty fast, but they're still kind of just 6 miles away, give or take.
Yeah, that's why you can't. Somebody's always got to be on the lookout. With them being that fast, they'll blow past any scouts or first defenses.
Sorry.
Then you really have problems.
Basically,
Sorry, go on.
same bless you.
Okay. When, as an experienced hunter, when you're on a very, very long hunt, you can't be on watch all the time. That's physically impossible unless you have some weird magical means and you're one of those weird guys who can just stay up all night.
He looks at her again.
Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure Warforged do need to go in some form of standby mode.
You know, we're still conscious, sort of, so I can just face in this direction and still, like, see if something happens.
I mean, you've got a soul. That's probably why my daughter likes you.
So Warden this entire time has been like mildly vibrating. Like I was not kidding. Like just the closer that he understands that the Wendigo are, the more his body like starts to have physical like symptoms
Conniptions?
of conniptions of just like
Conniptions.
some kind of the simplest word would be rage, but that's not entirely what it is. It's a little more complicated than that, but regardless, at that fucking sentence, he just goes stock still. Like he goes from consistently vibrating to just a statue.
Good, you're not boring a hole through the earth anymore.
Well, yeah, that's why a lot of people in our group like me. I'm always on the lookout. That's why I do my job. Yep.
So is that why you kept looking at all the snow sculptures of my daughter?
Well, you know, with the reuniting with everyone bit thing, you know, I just, yeah, I was kind of hoping that it was a prank and one of them was actually her and she was gonna come and say hi like everyone else was. I was just trying to figure it out. I've never seen one of those before, or maybe I have, but it was a very long time ago. So I was a little convinced that maybe I could just tell, and I was just trying to figure that out. Yeah, it was just, I was just kind of trying to figure it out for myself.
You're almost as terrible as a liar as I am.
Yeah, I'm not. I've never had a reason to lie to people before.
Don't start having one now.
I guess I missed her. I don't know.
No, that's completely fair. I do miss her as well. I honestly have no idea where she's going. I wish I did.
So nobody knows where she is.
Apparently not, no.
He starts vibrating again.
Except this time I'm pretty sure she will come back.
So, hold on. He like turns fully to face her. It's been a little while, so maybe I don't remember this happening too much beforehand. She's left, and there was always a chance that she just wouldn't return. Like that's just something that happens.
Well, she left me and my husband a decade ago because she was running from guilt, shame, sadness, feelings she hasn't figured out how to comprehend.
Do we? Was there any indication why she left this time?
I do not know. Zara has not given me a straight answer. But I'm having clues it's something to do with the same thing that happens long ago all over again.
How my long ago or someone else's long ago? Because those are very different things.
How long ago was a decade?
Oh, okay. That
Though the ancestors
actually
tell
doesn't
me
help
this
at all.
time it's yeah, I figured not. The ancestors tell me it shouldn't be this long this time.
you can just talk to. I guess I haven't been exposed to a lot of different druidic stuff. You can just talk to your ancestors. That's just like a thing.
Well, no, it's not necessarily a druidic thing. That's more a storm Goliath thing.
Oh, so more like your people. Okay.
Yeah, what, do you think Nell gets all her crazy fun abilities from her weird father? No, she gets her ability to see different things from me.
I just kind of assumed she was just that good.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's exceptional. She's like way better than I am, and I hate to admit it.
My faceplate is sealed.
Thank you. But it is good she has friends like you. Now, are you gonna stand out here till your joints freeze up and you turn into the next statue, or are you gonna come inside and, I don't know, talk to people?
He turns to look out on the horizon again. Doesn't turn his whole body this time, just his head. And they're still that far away.
6 miles.
I guess I can hold a drink for a little while.
Good. I can go back to flirting with people. He's gonna turn and walk back inside.
And then he's gonna follow her. But as he does so, he goes, actually, I had another quick question. Did Mule just start flying one day when she was 2, or how long has she been able to do that?
Well, look, put it this way. When I last saw her, she didn't have wings. And then when I got reunited with her at the Spire meeting, she suddenly had wings. No idea where that came from.
So she just... That wasn't... So that really was random?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I can manifest wings, but not like that.
I know her passive perception. She 100% can hear this, but he does not say it out loud. Or he does not say it loudly. Man, she's good.
Yeah, she is.
What what do we got? Mead? That sound, that smell, I can't smell either.
Yeah, try this one.
Which one? One that looks pretty when I hold it. That's really
She
all
just
I need.
hands him a drink. It doesn't
Oh
matter
god,
what.
okay. Gotta get my microfiber towel. Just like polishing his breastplate from the wine or
I'm
something
sorry,
that spilled.
I couldn't fucking resist. Oh god.
And I think Warden is just like existing, hanging out. He's still on edge, but he's not shaking anymore. Holding the same drink the entire night. The only reason why it would change is if somebody takes it out of his hand and drinks it. And then gives him a new one. So I imagine actually that this would be the perfect opportunity for him to just kind of be a walking cup holder, where everybody's just giving him their drinks, and he's pulling out his his protective plates and everything to act as little coasters. And then they just come back and get them later. They're like, hold this, I have to go to the bathroom. Hold this, he's got like 5 drinks on him. Oh god.
Althea is just going around with way too much jock energy.
I'd say at this point.
Just headbutting people.
Pretty much.
I'd say at this point, Draven is coming back with 2 drinks, one for himself and one for Venwin. And hands. Apparently, this is a snow peach mead.
A snow peach mead. Interesting.
I've never heard of it, but you know, I've tried anything once, right?
Smells great.
You have a
Tastes
point.
good. It smells delicious.
Vemon's just gonna obviously take a sip and just be like, "We need to get a case of this for the keep. I reckon. This is quite lovely."
I'd say so. I'd say so. Are you okay?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, besides being back near the colds, I'm doing okay. What about you?
With everything going on, I'm not sure. I just know that I'm happy to I'd rather be unsure with you than unsure alone. So I'm just thankful that I have you here.
I will never be far away.
I'm glad. And besides, if you get too cold, I think we can find one or two ways to get warm.
How so? She's just gonna kind of squint her eyes at him.
That would be telling, wouldn't it? You have a very active imagination. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Hmm. Fair enough. I just saw Mjol's response to the chat. She's like, fucking hell. That one's for Kay. Oh. Vemon's just gonna just sit there and smirk and sip her drink.
Draven is actively sticking close to Venwin because this is a potentially one that another instance where might not make it back.
Mind you, I'm pretty sure Kalia's with us with them at the moment, so she'd be sitting near fairly close to Draven too.
Oh wait, no, Carly's just probably like, oh my god, I'm going away.
All right, so Draven, I need you to roll me perception.
Okay. Oops.
Uh-oh.
You get it with advantage for
Draven.
dad vision.
You
Dad
The
vision.
advantage-
I love that.
Dad vision advantage.
That vision came in
Bunch of
handy
buffoon.
with 15 plus 3, 18.
18. She was next to you. You start flirting. She wanders off. You two are still doing. She look over, and she is bench pressing She is bench pressing a young man about her age. Well, the others cheer her on.
Oh, I love that so much. I love that so much.
All Venwin sees is Rev just kind of go, like, after a bit of fun, just, what?
Don't.
Oh, I'm not stopping, but this is entertaining.
Oh, okay, you're going to be that sort of father to her. Okay, I just had to make sure.
I'm not gonna stop her from that. That's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do. Hold on. Straighten your back. Your form's a little bit arched.
Ben's nearly just gonna like try and not spit her drink out when as he says that.
Choke.
Bench.
Absolutely. 100%.
Bench.
Oh god.
Just driving with the train, just definitely has a very proud look on his face as he sees Kalia. But then kind of looks back to Venwin of just... And there is the cheeky smirk comes back. I think we can leave her alone for a couple of hours, and he drags her off.
Well, shit! we've got Zara over there bawling her eyes out because of trauma, and then we've got Benwin and Draven are going,
Roller
"It's not over this way. It's fine."
Wait, hold on.
Jesus
Funny,
Christ.
because after a while, Zara would most likely calm down to like a certain, like a decent amount to where she's not like bawling. It's all good. So her and I will probably be coming to the pleasantries and watching them pass.
It's definitely notably Draven's leading the way while holding Venwin's hand, and there is a look on Draven right now that just says it all.
Hang on, I just realized I don't fucking have my character sheet up. It's taken me this long to realize.
Oops.
I will.
You're gonna need that.
I will. I will say I believe Venwin's actually got. She's got a ring of resizing. That's right. God, but this is just already the session's just taken an entire fucking turn.
It's going one. It's going one direction and another, and it's just like, what the?
It is fucking penduluming. What the?
Just fucking Zara and Niall seeing Draven and Venwin pass them as they're leaving and they're entering, and they're just like, where the fuck are they going?
We have the lovely triangle of relationships. The heartbroken, the heart stuttered, the heartily happy.
You got Draven's teenage daughter bench pressing a dude. You've got Draven and Venwin going off somewhere, and then you've got fucking Zara and Niall coming back from trauma. What the fuck is going on?
Literally that fucking music video. What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? What's happening? Why is it so quiet?
Don't know. Oh, fuck my nails.
Zara standing next to Niall just watches both of them leave, and she's just like, what's up with them?
I'm not sure if I want to know.
You know what, Zara? Go ahead and make an insight check if you want.
You sure about that?
Go for it.
Fucking hell.
Can I make one as well? Or
Go
no?
for it. Yeah, no, go for it if you want to as well.
Right.
Your dice is on my screen.
That's a 30. That's a 30.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 29.
Both of you know that this is, in parlance, a fade to black situation.
Yeah, you know what? No, you know what? I think I know what they're doing, and I don't want to know more than that.
Yeah, Nick, let's just get a drink.
Fucking hell.
Oh my
I would
god.
say something cheeky, but I just don't have the energy right now. Fair and valid.
I posted in game chat. I haven't updated the. I'm gonna. You know, no, wait. I will have shortly an updated Rogar image. Rogar is not at the feast for quite some time. He does eventually arrive, in which, of course, his people are cheer that he has joined them. And someone immediately hands him a flagon.
Zara doesn't look at him.
Now the stern daggers.
Fair.
She'll probably eventually, like, tap Niall and be like, alright, I think I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop you from enjoying the pleasantries if you want. I'm just probably gonna go find an inn somewhere and just go lay down.
I'm gonna be honest, I might not be far behind.
If you wish.
I hate you, Jacket, so much.
Here we are. New and improved version of Rogar. He big.
My goodness.
God damn.
That's a big ass boy. You know, I think this is a great time to take ourselves a little break. Go to the bathroom, get some water, get some food, do what you gotta do. And we'll be back here in roughly 20 minutes?
15, 20?
15, 20?
Alright. See you in a bit.
And good.
Titties.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Titties. Titties are happening somewhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. The party goes on for the whole night. There's much feasting. The food is delicious. The drinks are delicious. The music is wonderful, and everyone has a good time. And some will depart out to have some rest. The morning comes. Oh, don't forget to hydrate. Water. The morning comes, and the war drums have begun. Slow, methodical, one. They begin as the sounds of soldiers gathering, armoring up, dragons roaring, which probably will. If the drums didn't wake you, the dragons probably did.
No, Paige. No stealing dragons.
That's for Paige.
Please, I just want a dragon, though. Why you hit me?
He was stealing my dragons. The writers are getting ready to put soldiers in. You guys ought to realize that this place is much larger than you realize. A lot of the mountain has what looked like just sort of holes in the side are actually homes, and there's a large section of the tundra behind that is filled with buildings and other homes, as well as tunnels that come up from the ground where more of them start pouring out of. The realization that if these had been turned against the rest of in Coldport or the rest of the region up here, this would have been a problem.
Real quick, do we complete a long rest?
You all gradually awaken. How does that look?
I think just by pure, both just because of what he is and also who he is, I think Warden is for sure the first one up. And he's already outside scanning the horizon again. But this time he is completely still, and he is a little calmer for some reason, and I don't think he fully understands why yet. But it's there. Whatever. it is.
Zara would probably also be up early.
I'd say Draven and Venom were probably the last ones to be awake.
Possibly.
Neither would be one of the early birds.
Draven would probably be up just a little bit before Venwin and getting his armor ready and just preparing himself before he gently wakes up Venwin.
She's just gonna kind of very groggily wake up.
Is it time to go?
It is, unfortunately.
And to think the bed was so comfy. Fine.
I know. I don't want to leave either, but pressing matters.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna just kind of very slowly get up because she would be hurting a little bit. Didn't mean in that way, but okay. Go put your minds in the gutter.
My goodness.
Oh, good lord.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, and she's gonna get herself ready.
Will Draven will
Ow.
The timing!
Oh,
no,
It's
I'm being
crazy.
bullied.
Draven will
Could have been worse.
Could have been.
Fair enough.
Oh shit.
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you, Paige. Thank you.
A ludicrous parcel of driveling galoops, ma'am.
At this point, Draven wait until she's ready before heading out, and almost snaps into military leader mode again.
Benwin's going to follow behind, and she is going to stretch as they go. As soon as they start like seeing everyone else, she's going to kind of go back into her usual self.
Draven's gonna find Zara.
She's probably standing right next to Warden, probably having a morning conversation.
You feel a gentle hand on your shoulder. You're alright.
Her eyes are puffy. Her eyes are puffy, and she's got this sort of like slight steeled look in her eye. She just nods.
There's going to be tiny arms around Zara and a very heavy furry head on her lap.
She's standing. How would that work?
Doesn't matter. Okay, she's gonna just feel the head woof, the side of her leg.
She'll put like a hand on Abaddon, and then she'll put another hand on Benwin and just kind of pat them both at the same time, not saying anything.
For what it's worth, I am sorry.
You have nothing to be apologizing about. Save them for when they matter.
Let's get this fucker, shall we?
I think Warden starts vibrating again.
Draven will then find Niall.
Nile is wherever he was sleeping, preparing mutagens.
Good morning.
Morning.
Are you alright?
I won't lie. Last night I had half a mind to get back on that bird and leave these out to their own problems. I still do.
I can understand that.
Let's just get this over with.
Yeah. Do you mind if we go over picking up the scent one more time, just so I can, just as a fresh reminder?
Aye. And because I don't think that they did it before they left. Now will attune Draven's senses.
Okay.
You did. You did when you got back from the
Oh.
fire.
Yeah.
All right.
Still, refresher doesn't hurt.
Pressure the buff.
Driven will look to Niall. For what it's worth, I'm glad you stayed. And I want to thank you for looking after Zara.
Aye.
Forgive the slightly somber tone. It's just this whole thing is. You ever have that feeling that there is a higher possibility that you might not come back from something?
Always.
This one for me personally is definitely up there. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate you and what you do, and you are more than just a member than this group and a high advisor in my city. I consider you a brother.
It's happiness from you. This is something different.
Being a father does that.
It does.
I trust you implicitly. Let's get this fucker, shall we?
Let me finish this and I'll be out in a minute.
Alright. We'll buy the entrance. Find Warden, that's where we'll be.
Alright. Is Zara awake?
She is. She's with Warden.
Is she?
Aye. She's keeping watch with him.
Right. I'll be out shortly.
He just nods and leaves.
Just goes back to prepping his mutagens.
Posture check, everyone. Oh.
No, I don't want to.
Starting to slowly lean forward.
I don't have to posture check because I'm a robot and always have perfect posture.
You ever have a stretch and it immediately goes to your head and you're just like, whoa.
Push the stars out from the gaps in your spinal cord. Yes.
Zara will finally speak up, talking to Warden. How are you?
Lots of, I don't want to call it fun because it's not fun, but lots of fun emotions coming up so far.
You're still worried about her, aren't you?
I didn't realize how worried I was until there was actually a chance I could see her again.
Her face shall come back.
Well, luckily, faith is kind of my thing, so.
Well, you better start praying. But I'm also very worried about her, too.
Unfortunately, Zara, we're gonna need a lot more than prayer today.
That's very true.
You know, I get that I'm a Warforged, and I get that I don't feel cold or hot or understand touch and smells and taste and all that the same way that anyone else does, if at all. I don't know. But I wonder if fear is the same.
Are you telling me you're scared?
While I was in the vault, I had a lot of time to think. And in that thinking, I started to, it's this process that I guess we can do. At least I didn't know this time in this life until now that I could do it, but we as Warforged can do this thing called reconstruct, where our memories are still kinda there, even after a reset. But it's not like I really remember them. It's just that I'm rebuilding them backwards. So I remember, to a degree, what I was, what I've faced. And while it's not perfect, it's there. And in all that time, in all those decades and centuries, I've never... No, even that's not true. I was gonna say I've never been this scared, but then I remembered I have. It was the last time I faced these things.
You're scared that you're gonna end up repeating history?
We were an army designed, literally designed to fight these things. And they still came back. And now it's just me.
You're not alone.
Maybe not. But for all intents and purposes, it is just me.
Warden, forgive yourself for not knowing earlier what only time could teach you. History will not repeat itself on this day, and I will be damned by the gods of song themselves if that were to happen.
Just don't go running off without me, alright?
Me running off? Running away from things is child's play. Nah, I won't be far.
Good, because I feel like it's been long enough that I need to remind you that you have to be, like, literally right next to me for me to do my job.
Warden, you are just as naive as you were when you were gone.
It's really serious this time, guys. You need to stay next to me for me to do my job.
And we need to get up and personal into those faces of those who have trifled with us, teased us, and have stolen our faces. Just keep up. I've learned plenty of more songs since you have been gone, especially spells. Trust me, we're not as squishy as we used to be.
Only one way to find out. And then when you break an arm or, lose a finger or, lose your foot or something and you can't walk, you can either walk or crawl back over to me and I'll just tell you I told you so.
The day that happens, I will buy you a freshly new coat of paint. How about that? New filament, if you wish.
I feel them. Reminds me of what I was, even if I didn't even... I'm still kind of reeling over that. I used to be a Goliath.
Makes sense why you and Mel got along so well. I'm gonna go check up on Niall. She's just gonna pat his shoulder and, turn on her heel and walk away, trying to find Niall.
I think Warren will just watch her walk away. Man, every time. Damn it.
when she finds Niall, she'll probably knock on his door or whatever.
It's unlocked.
She'll walk in. Good morning.
Morning. He's just finishing up. He's literally just putting the corks in the bottles.
You ready?
Aye. Are you?
Do I have a choice?
We can't just go. Let the dragons sort out their own issues.
I can't do that to them.
Stubborn as a damn mule. Alright.
Yeah, well. This fight started. I guess we have to end it one way or another. Whether I'm ready or not doesn't really matter to me, does it?
Yeah, now just stand up, put the bottles on his... stick the bottles on his belt and...
She'll hold her hand out to him. Guess let's go.
Nell takes Zara's hand. Let's.
And they walk out, finding Warden.
As you're all preparing, gathering, the horns sound. The dragons roar. And the soldiers stand at attention in their lines on the outside of the city as Rogar makes his way from the keep in his armor, bearing his axes. He looks to the group. He looks to the soldiers and the dragons flying overhead. He look back to all of you. We'll handle the army, and I'll make a path. You'll be either in the center of the fort, or you'll be underground in the labyrinth. Knowing him, he'll likely duck down. We can handle them for now, for a while. But if they're going to keep coming back, time is of the essence.
Yes, just clear a path for us and stay on the outside just to keep the Wendigos off us so we can focus on him.
That is the plan.
Stay safe.
He nods, bowing his head, glancing to each of you before turning. And I get to use this button now. He takes a few steps away from you all and lets out. The dragons roar along with him as he retakes his draconic form and lifts off the ground. The others riding after him, the soldiers, all who are riding on all who are riding the ice brewed drakes rush off into the north. The dire owl awaits you.
Draven will head there with a nod to everyone.
Oh, good morning.
Morning. Let's get this fucker.
Oh, yes. Dragons fall, Wendigos die, we don't let go. Let's go. I'm gonna use Inspiring Leader. Everyone gets 25 temp HP.
Oh,
Yay!
shit!
Yay!
My nightmare begins. the starting with 25 bonus HP.
Yeah.
And then
I was
Jordan's
looking
gonna
at
do
feet,
his.
so I'm like, oh fuck it, that makes him solo here.
Then we're gonna have Warden do his bullshit.
I didn't even get to cast.
Tea.
I
You
didn't even get
bonus
to
HP.
cast mine yet.
No, you haven't.
But I'm not going to use it because it'll just override the 25, and that's far more than I can give right now.
I mean, it could stack.
Well,
What?
I can allow it to stack. You're gonna need
you fool!
it.
You.
At which point, actually,
I have 200 HP.
oh, how long does this? Oh, that's fine. Draven is going to cast Aid on Zara, Nile, and Venwin. You gain an extra 5 points to your hit point maximum.
Nice.
uh,
How many? Sorry, 5.
5.
Warden. Warden watches Draven cast the spell. That's cute. I cast 8 at 4th level. Myself. Then when exploded. Draven.
Too much
My-
health. Too much temporary HP.
Myself.
Someone, please keep track of how much temporary HP this is going to be, and please send her that information so she can have it for next time.
I'll keep that on track.
Myself, Draven, and Lothia get an extra 15 to their max HP.
Fucking damn.
Look at you're buffing the tanks. Well,
And
Loki is not
then-
really a tank, but yeah.
And then Zara will get whatever the calculation is for the extra temp HP. I have to find it again. It's been so long since I've had to do this. Is it gonna stack, Bard?
It can stack.
Okay, you get another 21 temporary HP on top of the 25.
God damn. Okay, I got a math.
Okay, so how much?
It's 46.
God damn, that's 46.
46 temp HP. Jesus.
We are going to be untouchable.
Wait, no. Fucking hell, with temp HP and the new hit point max,
HP?
that Draven is at 201.
How much temp HP was that, sorry?
15.
Oh, damn.
The bar just like, son of a fucking son of a bitch.
I was gonna wait until later.
Oh,
You
no.
cast it now, so I went, okay.
Oh no.
Page's
Camera-
camera's
camera
gone.
Camera breaks immediately.
Oh no.
I
it's
sat up.
the-
I
oh,
sat up and I knocked my camera cord out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, 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 no. One of you said something silly. One of you said we'll be untouchable. I'm a
Did
touch
we
it.
learn nothing from Marisha?
I can't put it
Did you
any
say
other
we're
way
gods?
with that context. Oh, don't you worry.
I was being silly. Ah!
Oh, no, we're gonna
Gods
get
hit us
so
with it, we're basically
silly.
gods.
Gonna get so silly up in here.
And I will drink the cruelty mutagen.
Very nice.
Bud, are we gonna cut it here, or are we gonna get up to a point, just out of curiosity? Because me...
So we're going to give you guys on the bird and head to the fights, and then I'm going to do a cinematic,
Alright,
Oh boy.
and then we're gonna
okay.
cut, and then we're gonna So you're on the board. The board flies, following the dragons, and the storm surrounding the fortress makes it kind of hard to fly. Well, harder to stay on the bird, but you have the straps and everything, so you're holding on. Once you break through, at first you don't see much of anything. There is a fortress that has been reinforced with ice and vines and thorns and bone. But it seems less like a fort and more like an arena. The dragons land, and you sort of follow along and land with them. As you see that there are something resembling artillery and battlements along the fort's walls. So maybe flying into the fort probably isn't a good idea for the board. But you gather, and Rogar stands ahead of the army in his, this hybridized, near draconic barbarian form, staring out at the lack of an army. You can see some of them sort of hanging out casually on the walls, watching. Yes, Sarah?
Can I roll insight to see if anything looks fucky?
You may. You all do see Kopavek in his, Goliath form,
29.
sitting on the gate. What'd you get?
29.
29. You can tell they're just waiting. They're sitting there and they're grinning and they're waiting. And as you all get off the bird and the bird makes it ready for itself, because it has to fight, you hear cracking. You see the shifting of the snow as I'm going to be posting several images in game chat. Please bear with me. You watch as creatures begin to crawl out from under the ice and snow. Some appear more humanoid, having the Wendigo's features of the skull and horns, but dragging along with them large cleavers made of ice and steel. More gnarled and heavy looking of the Wendigo, more bestial in nature. Some and you watch as Kababek opens his arms, and you see something behind the storm. Oh, first of all, these two. You've got your standard soldiers and your big beasties, both very ugly. But then you all see something behind the storm. You see something high in the air, swaying back and forth. You feel the rumbling of the ground as more of the creatures begin to crawl out. And the camera zooms in between Kababek's open arms as he holds his hands up, and you see a monstrously large elk. Wisps of magic and fog and storm wrapped around its body. Antlers made of gnarled, twisting tree branches as bodies dangle from its branch antlers. Took it. And all you can hear nearly overpowering. And that is where we're gonna cut for today.
Oh, hell
Hooray! La 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 la.
Fucking damn it.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you, my wonderful players, for playing. I make no apologies for the emotional damage I have bestowed, but we're going to end for some really good fights next time. We're going to have some boss battles. We're going to have some cool shit happen. It is going to be fucking great. And we may even see the glorious return of someone. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm so sad that I forgot about Heroes Feast. I thought that lasted until the long rest. It lasts for 24 hours. We could have stacked another 2d10 temporary HP on top.
God damn it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. What do you think the feast was?
Was it a Heroes Feast?
Yes. You are the heroes. We are feasting you.
Yeah, like the spell.
It can be used on food prepared beforehand. There's a literal feast for heroes about to go to war.
So do we get two? So do we roll 2d10 separately, or do you roll
2d10 additional temporary HP?
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. This.
Make sure you're writing down how much you have.
I'm very sad. I only got an extra 2.
But
that's okay.
Is that max or temp? For heroes.
Temp. Oh no, it is hit point maximum. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold on.
So now I'm up to 190 base. Yay.
I only got like 4. I only got like 3 or 4.
Does not need 300 HP, but oh well, here we are.
We also are cured of all Uh-oh. I think I'm good enough that we're fine. Become immune to poison and the frightened condition, and all wisdom saving throws are made with advantage.
Okay. Oh, I forgot a beastie. Hold on. Just so that I remember it's there.
I'm sorry. All wisdom throws are made with advantage.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. See, it's fine.
Does that include
You'll be-
saves?
Yeah, that's what it's
'cause
talking about. Wisdom saving throws.
All right, thank fuck. My wisdom saves are now flat.
Hey, you're not going negative anymore. That's great.
Oh no.
Because cruelty gives disadvantage on wisdom saves.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
See, you balance this out. It's great.
And
Oh
then
my god.
It's immunity to being frightened and poisoned.
Well, Niall's
Well,
already
we are going to
immune
have our
poison
rip
anyway.
roaring good time next week. Y'all come back next week. We will be doing this again.
Yeah.
Y'all have a wonderful night and a great rest of your weekend. Bye.
Bye.